Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It is a warm morning here in Texas. I think we're supposed to be pushing 100 today, and we got in the next 10 days we got several 100-degree days forecasted, so it's that time of year. So, well, y'all may have noticed by the title of this video, about to make some changes and want to talk to y'all about it. So if I can get my lighting good, there we go. So real quick, we want you guys' opinion. We're thinking about doing a couple things. First, we're going to make a second channel, and the reason is we do a lot of hunting, taxidermy, other type outdoor videos, and not all of those are well received by everybody. The videos don't always do great, and it's just not, some of our viewers are just not, that doesn't seem to be there that much into that kind of thing. So we're thinking about, we're going to split the channel and make two separate channels, one that is geared towards outdoors. We already have a name for that one, and y'all be looking for that in the next few months. We'll get that going and get that live, and we'll tell everybody about it. So if you want to go watch that channel as well, you can. But this channel, we're thinking about just doing away with it. I'm just kidding. We are thinking about and going to, we're just trying to think of how, but we're going to change the name of the channel. And when I say how, we know how to change the name of the channel. We just don't know what we're going to change it to. And we want you guys' y'all's opinion on what we should name the channel. We're looking for something, I mean, although we do live on a small piece of property, it could be considered a homestead. We don't really, in the beginning, when we started the channel during COVID, that's when we kind of got it going, and we kind of had a different direction for the channel at that time, and then things have changed. So we're still going to do all the things. The channel is going to be essentially what you see now, minus some of the hunting and taxidermy videos, but we just want something that kind of represents what we do a little more. So we've came up with our last name. A lot of people struggle with 5M, like what's 5M mean, and to us, growing up and living in the lifestyle that we have, we automatically know that that's a brand, like 5M is a brand, but a lot of people that's kind of lost on. So we're thinking about dropping that and using our last name, which is Mathis, and some of the things we've kicked around is like the Mathis way or something, something like that. But we may not necessarily use Mathis. We may we're talking about like country roots or something. I don't know. We're kind of, we've not really settled on anything that we really just love. So you guys comment below, let us know if you do suggest something and we end up using it. I don't know, we might be able to send y'all a little care package or something to show our appreciation. But just want to get y'all's thoughts and input, see what y'all think. What do y'all think about the two channels? Good idea or bad idea? Yeah, comment below, let us know. So it's been some of y'all have seen a recent video where I got pretty bad sick with salmonella food poisoning. It's been 3 weeks. If any of y'all are curious, I think I'm about 100% back to normal. For the last week, up until yesterday, I've still felt really tired and fatigued, but feeling back, pretty much back to normal. We went to an archery tournament yesterday with Reed, and we walked every bit of 5 miles on some really rough terrain, and by yesterday afternoon it was up in the 90s, and I was starting to get a little run down then, but other than that I'm good. And then yesterday Shannon actually got a little too hot and had a little episode where it wasn't like a heat stroke or anything, but it was just more like a I don't know what you call it, just a little bit of heat exhaustion. But she's better now. Just had to rest a little bit, and got a little nauseated and just went too long without eating a couple things, and it kind of just got to her. But I think she's good now. She was good when we got home. She got back to normal, and she's inside sleeping in now. She got up early this morning, let our chickens out, and then went and laid back down, and she's in there sleeping now. So, but we haven't done a vlog type video in a while, because I mean, if you haven't noticed, Shanna has also been doing a bunch of pool type videos. Early this fall, I know I'm rambling, y'all, but I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Earlier in the, I guess in the winter time, I had a lot of companies reaching out to us, and then I reached out to some companies as well, asking to do reviews on different products, a lot of like pool cleaners and stuff like that. I kind of did, I reached out to a lot of them and responded to a lot of them, because I kind of thought, you know, not all of them were going to work out. Well, just about all of them have worked out. So we've gotten a ton of pool cleaners that we've been trying out and working on, and different, Shanna's been doing some other pool type videos. So you know, that's the season right now. You know, those will definitely get fewer and fewer as we get through the summer and in the fall and whatnot. But just figured I'd do a video with y'all, kind of catch up, and then go around and look at the animals. If you watched one of our recent videos, we dropped our feeder pig off earlier this week. She weighed 265, and we'll be picking her up not this coming week, but the following week. I'll show y'all here in a minute. Our meat chickens are getting really close to being ready to harvest, and yeah, got a lot going on. Reed and Easton have been shooting 3D archery. I'm working on getting a new bow. I'm gonna be shooting with them as well. Reed got a new bow. Easton's getting a new bow. A lot of that going on. Probably put some of that on this channel, some of that on our new channel. Yeah, just home for the summer. Just trying to relax as much as we can, that kind of thing. So, but enough rambling. Let's go check on some animals and see how everybody's doing. One thing we got to do is split our meat chickens, and the hens that are in there. We got to split them and get them out. Black Rifle coffee. If you haven't ever tried it, you're missing out. So if y'all saw, Shanna and Reed went to, if I can get a better view. Shannon and Reed went to Tractor Supply one day and came home with turkeys. We have never had turkeys before, and they're really cool though. I'm excited to see them get bigger, and kind of they already make the same noises as wild turkeys make, which I mean, why wouldn't they? They're turkeys, but it's really cool. Reed gets them out quite often and just lets them hang out in the grass, and they don't want to run off, and they're content. And bird up there in that tree. But yeah, pretty cool. So I know Shanna fed the meat chickens this morning, but they're acting like they're hungry. I know y'all got fed earlier. So the meat chickens are growing like crazy. We added this little tarp over here next to their pen. Got a fan blowing over there on them to help keep them cool. As the sun gets more overhead, they'll get more shade in there. But they are getting really big, and all the grayish colored ones, like this one right here, and blackish colored one, there's one kind of mixed in over there, but all of those are laying hens that we're just raising with the meat chickens. So we will be pulling them out and then mixing them in with, you know, letting them get introduced to our new. Gabby, it's not that hot to get in the water. I know it's warm out here, but it's not that bad. But yeah, we're gonna harvest them soon, and then kind of get our yard back in order, and that'll be it for raising, you know, animals for food for a while. if y'all saw, I don't know if I'm gonna put this video out or not. I've tried to video this process and it just didn't have a whole lot of luck. But I made me and the boys a really fancy, I don't know, I call it fancy target compared to what I've ever had. It's got a cover on it and stands up pretty tall. Made that for the boys and I, so we have something that more lasting. Some of the targets that you buy for archery, they don't last very long. They wear out in the weather, but you can see a little bit better shot of it now. Look how pretty that wood is. That stain did really good. Comment below if you know what kind of stain I used on that. Some of y'all I bet know. If you watch the channel enough, paid attention, bet y'all know. I'll let y'all know here in a little bit. When we came out this morning, there was a squirrel in the yard, and Skylar didn't see it and then took off smelling something, and now she knows, she smells it. She's wanting back here to try to get to it. Well, Shannon already fed the silkies this morning, I guess, when she let the other chickens out. I'm pretty sure the silky hen is going broody. Like I told y'all, drop the pig off. We're gonna get that pen back in order. We'll go in there and kind of till it up and kind of level it back out where she's, you know, rooted around there and whatnot, and get that back in shape. The garden is doing fantastic. We need to get in here and weed, you know, get some weeds out pretty quick before it gets out of hand. Our corn's doing great. Doesn't seem to be starting any corn yet, but it's getting tall. All the tomato plants are looking great. You can see some tomatoes on several of them over there. That's banana pepper plant's doing good. Those are, I'm looking forward to those. We like to cut those like okra and fry them, and they're really good. All the cantaloupe is doing good. Watermelon's doing decent, and the pickling cucumbers are not doing great. Not sure why, but, and then these are all peppers in these two raised beds right here. And there's, you can tell from here, but there's peppers on all of them. And there's a pool. Boys were in here for 2 hours last night. So if y'all commented what kind of stain I used on that target, that's actually motor oil. It's used motor oil that I put on that target, and it looks like, to me, it looks like if you went to Home Depot and bought the best stain you could find and put it on there, it just looks really, really good. I changed, most of the time I change the oil in Shannon's car and my truck, and I save all the oil, and I did a video on treating the deck boards on my trailer. It's done pretty well, and use it to treat fence posts, all kinds of stuff, and it works good. So, but yeah, y'all, just want to catch up with y'all. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate y'all's input on what we should do as far as naming the channel. Looking forward to hearing y'all's suggestions. I really am. Shannon and I have really been kicking around for a couple weeks now, you know, trying to come up with something, and we got a few things, but nothing we just love. So I'd like to hear from y'all. Yeah, and then you know, just lots more coming. We're gonna be doing our thing. We found out that Reed actually qualified for the state archery tournament, so we're gonna plan on going to that. We got some vacations coming up. We'll probably take y'all along on all kinds of fun stuff. So thank y'all for participating and being a part of it. We really couldn't do this without y'all, so we appreciate y'all and all the input and all the support, and look forward to more. So please comment below. Name for the new channel, or name for what we're going to change the channel to, would be greatly appreciated. See y'all again.